Hey, welcome back to another video hosted by Spellstorm Miniatures. My name is Dan, and this is going to be a quick video reviewing Kickstarters ending February. I have quite a few to go through, so stick with me and check them out. Let's go ahead and kick it off with, at least in my circle, one of the biggest anticipated games, Iron Kingdom's Requiem. This is a 5e compatible role-playing system, basically taking the Iron Kingdom setting and putting it into that rule set. So if you're a fan of War Machine and Hordes, which again, if you listen to the cast, pretty much know we are, this is a great Kickstarter to get in on. There are already plenty of stretch goals released and more to come. You can get in for as little as $25 for a PDF format, or you can go higher. $100 gets you the paper GM status. This will get you the Iron Kingdom setting book, the Monsternomicon, and the Legend of Witchfire Adventure, as well as the PDFs, so you get them in both. These should be delivering in about September of 21. Now you need some dice to go along with your adventure. How about the Adventurers Curated Dice Collection by Level Up Dice? This Kickstarter is allowing you to make your dice your way, custom to your character. Now I'm not going to cover everything that's involved here because there are a lot of options. But essentially you can start at about $10. Now you're going to pretty much pay kind of per dice depending on the D6 to the D20, or you can go up and get their sets, depending if you need a lot of D6 or if you need your standard 7 dice set. As you can see by some of the photos, there are just the options of what you want to choose. Delivery is set for September of 2021. Next up is Dangerous Destinations. This is another fantasy RPG book to help you create destinations and tell stories. This will come in a hardcover or a PDF depending on your pledge. This will range from $20 to $60 depending on your level, and then if you really want to go all in, there are some pledges at $100 and higher. This is set to deliver in February 2022. Now if you have more of a sci-fi game, TinkerTurf Sci-Fi Terrain Release 2.1 may be just the key for you. I'm personally backing this one, and the pledges range from $20 to $220. Again, depending on your bundles, you really have to check out the site to see all the terrain that's involved. Set to release August of 2021, this terrain even boasts, as you can see, the Magrail lift holding up mini books. Now, if it is really that strong, that'll be pretty great. Really secure to put your models on. You even have a 16-inch tall SATCOM, and here's the Magrail to show kind of what's going on over the lifts, and easy storage, all breaks down. Alright, I have another 5th edition game aid. This one is Epic Legacy Tomb of Titans by 2C Gaming. It features those big boss monsters that you want to be kind of the end goal of your party. Now what's really neat is they have some free previews on these, and they're really dedicated to fleshing them out, giving you a lot of lore, tactics in them, so you can just kind of plug and play your favorite villain right into that story. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just really feeling a RPG kick lately. This one will run you $18 for the PDF, $45 for the PDF and print version, or you can go higher, get multiple copies, and even a deluxe edition at $80. This is set to deliver in August of 2021. Now, if you're into printing terrain, Townbuilder's subscription system is something to look at. They created a system before on their last Kickstarter that allows you to build out your town, your scene, your houses, etc. They had multiple stretch goals for different styles. Now this is an expansion upon that to give you a monthly set that you can plug in there as well. Now you will need that original software to use this, so be aware of that. This will cost you about $49 for 3 months, or $121 for the Townbuilder Pro and a 6-month release. Now again, the Pro is what you need to make these. These will be delivered starting June of 2021 and going on from there. Human Punishment: The Beginning is a standalone game in the Human Punishment universe for 3 to 6 players in a machine revolution dystopian cyberpunk city. Now this one doesn't so much have miniatures as it has some standees, although I have some ideas on miniatures I already have or could get a hold of that would probably fit pretty good in the cyberpunk universe. This is for ages 14 and up and will take about 120 to 180 minutes per game session. Pledges will run you about $67 for the general core pledge, $109 for the deluxe all-in leader pledge. Delivery is set for September 2021. Next up, we have Headless Hydra Press Hexplorer Magnetic Dungeon Tiles for 5e and other tabletop RPGs. Now you may recognize this one as I've shown it before. I even have a video reviewing the last Kickstarter, Try to link that down below. Definitely check it out if you enjoy magnetic tiles. This one is more about the dungeons, crawling through, has kind of the rooms already laid out, square magnets, as opposed to the previous one, which was more of a world builder with hexagon magnets. These can be mix and matched, dry erase capable, and are going to come in the standard 1-inch square. You can also get these in a PNG file to use on either your own printing or mainly on the computer. This will run $10, and you can easily go up to $250 to get more tiles than I think you'll probably need. Now, if it's anything like the last one, you definitely get your money's worth out of these. So go ahead and check this out and support a great creator. Set to deliver September of 2021. Near the end here, but definitely not one of the least, we have Marching Order. This is a solo or co-op dark dungeon delving zine. Now this is by Crumbling Keep. We had the pleasure of interviewing James on the podcast. This video will come out before the release of that one, so be on the look of next week will be that interview with him to kind of go more into RPGs and a bit more into Marching Order. This will go live on Kickstarter February 13th. It sounds like it's a fairly simplistic game in some sense, but also a lot of tactics can go involved, as it really will depend on where your rogues are positioned. Not to mention there's a life coach mechanic, so very interesting. Once the podcast drops, I'll link it down in the description below. And another one to be on the lookout for is Bloodstone. This will be launching February 16th. Now, if you go to skybound.com/bloodstone, you can even sign up to be notified when it does come up and get a promotional D20 along with your pledge. Thank you for checking out the video, and if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. It does a lot for us. Also, check out the podcast. Again, there'll be a link down below where you can check out our interview with James, the creator of Marching Order. You can also find more at spellstormminiatures.com. We have plenty of links there to all of our items.